Hello, welcome to JunkYard Rat Show. I'm JunkYard Rat, and here we are from District 12, actually District 11. I found that out. I don't know why I like District 12. That's actually in Oakland. But today's guests, we got Paul Robertson and Paulie Escovedo from the South Bay. How you guys doing?
Not bad, man. How about you?
Pretty good. So none of you are in Sketchfest? Did you try and get in? How do you even get into Sketchfest? Like, nobody tells me anything. I'm not on Bacon. So.
Why aren't you on Bacon?
I got thrown off Bacon years ago. I was thrown off by the guy before, Jesus. We call him Jesus, the long-haired dude. Call him Jesus before. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't get back in there, but I don't know, am I really missing out on it? I thought about making a fake name, but then I thought, why bother, you know? I mean, if God wanted me in Bacon, I'd be in Bacon, right? You know? Am I missing out on anything? What do you guys think?
It's pretty useful. Yeah.
You should tell me. Give me your password. I'll just put it here.
No, I think I would get kicked out.
That's what I should do. I should get somebody else to make up a name for me so it doesn't look, because there's got to be like 10 million people on Bacon. But, yeah,
but isn't there plenty of people that already have fake accounts that you should be able to just, you know, maybe you could be Pauly Shore. There's enough Paulies in the room already.
Yeah.
But probably, you know, maybe Pauly Shore
Join us, I guess, right?
right?
I saw that Pauly Shore's got he's doing a movie about Richard Simmons. He kind of looks like Richard Simmons.
Yeah, he did a short for the Sundance Film Festival, and he released it last week, and it's like a 10-minute short. And I thought, okay, is he actually going to give it is it going to be a parody, or is it going to be a serious, like, is he really trying to, you know, pull it off? And yeah, no, it was parody.
I'm just ready to lose some weight.
It was parody. It was just too much.
I'm ready to lose some weight. I hope it's real. I hope he ends up doing like the TV shows where he does the exercise. I think Richard Simmons is way before your time, isn't it?
No, I know that dude. Yeah.
Yeah. He used to have like weight loss TV shows, didn't he? Like he would do aerobics or yoga and stuff.
Yeah, it was like Zumba before Zumba, right?
I saw that Malia Obama's got a movie out on Sundance, but they claim she got in because she gave another name. Like they didn't know she was an Obama. That's why I'm like, that's total bullshit. They knew it was Malia Obama. They're like her. She said her name was Malia Anna or something. I'm like, come on, man. Don't try and lie to me. I've never been to Sundance. I haven't even been to Utah. You guys been to Sundance or any film fest? Nah. I can't believe Sundance is still around. Like, every couple of years, people take it seriously again. Especially when they want to take some project down there, you know. I think that's where you go sell movies these days, Sundance. I don't know. We should take this TV show on the road to Sundance.
I know, right? I guess it was Netflix before Netflix, huh?
Yeah.
Put a special on Sundance.
Hell yeah. And Netflix does like a whole, like a comedy festival in May.
Oh, yeah?
During my birthday to honor me and stuff. But they won't put me on there and stuff. I don't know. They do like 100 shows. Who can watch that many comedy shows, though? So what do you guys going? What you got going? You got your show at the Blue Lagoon still going? Or
Yeah, we got that going weekly. Tomorrow we got another Paul Conyers.
Paul Kanye?
Yeah.
You told me somebody ran the light for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
The headliner ran the light for 20 minutes?
Yeah, it was a few months ago now, but yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Were you afraid of him and stuff? Or?
It wasn't so much I was afraid, I was just like not sure, like, I'm not the booker, I just kind of work for the booker, so I didn't know how to get the headliner off. Like anyone else, I just played music and flash the lights, but I was like, oh, this is the headliner,
Was it I'm guessing it wasn't such a great headliner. I mean, let me backtrack. That's not a way to phrase it. It wasn't like Chris Rock. It wasn't a big, huge name where like I've been to shows where like Dave Chappelle in Oakland went for like 6 hours in front of a group of us. And it's like, yeah, nobody's going to give him the light or play him off. He even went to the bathroom with the mic.
Oh.
You couldn't
could hear him peeing.
You should have said Macro East to shut him down. She would have shut his ass down quick. Like, hey, you get off the stage!
What kind of venue was it? Was it a bar?
It was the Blue Lagoon in Santa Cruz.
It was the Blue Lagoon. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a bar, but it's actually got a stage and it's at the back of the room. And so, what did you just sit in the booth, giving them the light and trying to play them off?
Yeah,
and...
I flashed at him, trying to get him to wrap up, and he even was like, "How much time I got? They haven't given me the light yet." While I'm flashing at him, so I had to get him the God mic. I was like, "No, bro, you're 7 minutes over." And then even at 7 minutes over, he kept going.
He kept going another 13 on top of that.
Yeah. Crushing? What happened?
What was that? No, he was not crushing. My friend, he's not a comic. He just loves watching comedy. He was in the audience, and he was like, "Yeah, I could feel everyone just being like, why is this going on? It should have been over."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, probably because he wasn't killing.
What would you do if somebody runs a light for like 20 minutes on your show? Because you run a show too, don't you? Or?
Yeah, I run a show with the Zingari restaurant twice a month on Thursdays. And, I mean, nobody I book's gonna do that. Like, something weird would have to happen. Like, I know everybody who goes up on the show, so that's like odd. But the producer wasn't there that night, right?
No, he was not. Yeah.
Is it DNA's the official producer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his room, and so I'm pretty sure that headliner wouldn't have shit the bed with the producer in the room. But
some comics have a reputation.
Yeah, they do. They have a reputation of running it and don't mind going. But those are the kind of people you don't end up booking again. Even if you were. I was going to ask, how long you been doing comedy for?
Under 2 years.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've booked people that have run the light, and it's always, oh, I didn't see it, or I didn't know, or it's always some BS, and it's like, really? Because I was standing right next to you with the flashlight in your eyeballs, and you're like, excuse me, Paul, I'm trying to talk to the audience. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you the light. And so, I've had people run the light now, 20 minutes. No, I've let people go way over like 20 minutes plus, but it's because the audience was still digging every moment of it, and they were hanging in there even though it was like midweek, 11 o'clock at night. But it's somebody like, let's say, a Sammy Obeid or somebody like that can do the 20 minutes and make you laugh. It's not like you're cringing for those 20 minutes going, is this guy ever going to land a joke so that he can feel good and get off the stage?
One time I was at an open mic with Sammy Obeid and a friend of mine, and Sammy convinced us to share 5 minutes so he could do 10 minutes for his open mic time. He said, why don't you two do 5 together and I'll just do the 10 minutes. I was like, DNA is my hero because DNA has gotten people out of jail, he's gotten people off murder convictions.
He's got people off murder.
He's got people like
3,000 books a year.
Of the father conviction.
Yeah, he's been my surrogate parent for.
That was when
he carried my child for 9 months.
He's my hero. And he's got people out of jail. Oh, Macarise is kind of scary. I could see her just slapping the shit out of somebody. You've gone over 5 minutes. For 20 minutes, that's like corrupt and stuff. I don't know what I would have done, but it depends on the comedian. If I'm scared of him I might just let him go on forever.
If I'm scared of him.
I would just take off and go home. Nobody's here, just me. An hour later, the guy's still rambling on stage. I know, it's crazy. Do you like running comedy shows? How you like? Is that the first comedy show you're running? How you like it?
I run 3 shows.
What other shows you run?
I run one, which is less frequent, not so far from here. It's at an art club called the Vita Brevis Art Club. That's been a fun show. And then I co-produce one at the Boom Boom Room. It's a monthly, third Wednesday, with Value Culture and my co-producing partner, Stephanie Block.
Yeah, that's in is that in Tokyo? Little Tokyo?
Well, it's what, the Fillmore, right?
The film.
It's across the
yeah.
street from
It's
the
a
Fillmore.
Fillmore.
I used to go to the Kabuki. I had the AMC movie pass. I actually performed in that place years ago. The
Boom Boom Room?
Yeah, I did too. That was a long time ago.
Is it comic or is it?
Yeah, as a comic. That was also... Was that the one, or was it the Eagle? No, the Eagle is where I opened up for Margaret Cho.
Oh, yeah.
Oh damn.
Are you still performing a lot?
I'm not performing as much as I want to because I'm here.
Yeah.
But yeah.
He's ready to get booked.
I'm ready to get booked. That's
He's
right,
ready.
folks. I'm here.
He's ready to get booked. Anybody who's running free shows.
Exactly.
I don't know. The Boom Boom Room used to have a famous owner, right? It was, forgot the name. It was like a blues guy years ago.
Not Xander. Shout out to Xander.
Oh, no. That's some other.
Is it Xander's room now? That's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, do you like host your own shows, or do you host the shows?
When I'm producing, I try not to.
I don't know.
I don't like hosting if you're producing.
Do you like hosting at all, or do you like hosting? Do you like to host? Have you hosted before?
Yeah, it's cool. You get more stage time to practice, but also you start the show off. Sometimes it's not a huge audience. It gives and take. There's give and takes.
It's a different job. It's a different skill set, right? So
Yeah, hype the crowd up.
You have to be way nicer.
When you're a host, yeah, you have to be nice, smiling a lot and stuff.
I don't think we need hosts up here.
Oh no.
No. Just do it shotgun style where the comic gives it to
like New York style. Yeah, you give it to the next one.
Well,
Yeah,
they have hosts.
The
I just don't think you need a
comedy-
host.
Just mildly roast the other comic before they get on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be good.
The Comedy Store does it, where you just like
Yeah.
you introduce the next comedian,
It's like a relay race. Just give it to the next one.
like Joe Rogan introduces what's his name and starts fighting with him.
Mencia or
Mencia, yeah. I think that's what happened is Mencia followed. Nah,
I think it was he ambushed him.
he ambushed.
he just went up and someone gave him a mic.
That was a long time ago now. It's like
20 years.
Mencia never stole a joke from me. That really upset me. People don't steal jokes from me. I always wonder why are they crazy jokes? People won't touch them. You know?
But
It's like the
let
biggest
me-
form
let
of
me
flattery,
have one of your
huh?
jokes.
Well, my latest jokes is my New Year's resolution. Like, I'm not getting pussy this year. Like, I'm gonna go the whole year without getting pussy. And like, women are trying to break down my door. I gotta put like cameras in my bedroom, stuff like that. Just or it's Christmas season, so women are really gonna try and fuck you for a Christmas gift. You know. Or I had another one about.
I'm still in that one.
You're stealing that
Yeah.
one.
I'm still
I'm
in
using that
the
tonight.
DNA joke from earlier. I mean,
The DNA. You should tell the DNA joke. That is pretty funny.
yeah, I'll tell him from the DNA. See his response.
Oh. I haven't seen DNA in a while. Like, I see him on Twitter. Like, I haven't seen him in a while. But yeah, he hasn't booked me. But he did sell me a hat I think it was a year before during COVID.
Oh yeah.
He did. No, it was before COVID. He did sell me a hat to one of his shows. But yeah, I used to get booked for the Blue Lagoon all the time. Yeah. I don't know why they don't book me anymore.
Just hit him up and he'll give you a spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a ride down there. I don't even drive anymore. I need somebody who's going to be extra drunk on the 17th. Yeah.
It's a way to do it.
One time I was coming back from the Blue Lagoon and I went the other way. And I realized that I'm going towards Watsonville because the road was straight. Yeah. So what are your goals for this year? Did you come up with any New Year's resolution? No? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Or
Oh yeah, I just got an inspiration now. I'm gonna
which one is yours?
swearing off pussy and
Drive-
they just keep knocking my door down. I have cameras and just. I guess I'm gonna have DNA try to book me.
DNA, yeah.
Drive drunk on the 17.
Go to Watsonville.
Watsonville, yeah. I don't know. I never have any New Year's resolutions, but I think they should be easier. Maybe like smoking weed every day, you know,
Yourself some goals you can attain.
getting drunk every day.
That'd be hard.
I'm gonna take a shit every day.
It sounds like a lot of work.
I know, it is. They are. Well, that's why if they were easy, nobody would come up with them, you know. Nothing easy is easy. That's a new slang.
Not for long. Yeah.
Nothing easy
Yeah,
is
not
easy.
for long.
I might try and run the light for 20 minutes somewhere. See if I get over there.
That takes big balls. Not everyone can do that. I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed.
Well, I would mention the guy's name, but he tried to beat me up one time, so I'm not gonna mention his name. It starts with a Z. How many comedians do you know that start with a Z?
I heard you won like roast battles with him.
Yeah, I think I never understood why he was so angry at me and stuff. We were just doing shitty open mics. You know, people used to get uptight back in the day and stuff. It was different back then, you know. That was before all these Bay Area people went to LA and fucked shit up for us.
Did
We
they?
had-
What happened?
We had
How long
such
you been
high
doing-
hopes. I've been
how long
doing
you
it for years.
How many years? Did
You remember it's when Ali Wong started, right?
I was back in the day on Hollywood.
What was
Yeah.
that like? Was she like just very aggressive at it?
I should have known Ali Wong was gonna blow up because she had a clothing line. Not a clothing line, but she had a clothing deal.
Oh really?
She had like some skating company would sponsor her with clothes. That's a dead giveaway. If you got somebody giving you free clothes, you know somebody's paying attention. I remember one joke where she would go on stage and talk about how she would go to like the pharmacy and buy like panties and bra at 50% off, but they never matched. And I never thought that was funny because I don't think anybody really cares if your bra and panties match, you know?
This is a big deal to women, you know?
Yeah.
I've never had a guy. I wouldn't think a guy would storm out of the room. Wait, hold on. You don't match. I'm out.
You
Yeah.
don't match.
Yeah, it's one of those things they do for themselves, really.
Your titties don't match your vagina.
I'm trying to get that.
It matters to me.
It matters to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I mean, especially with my New Year's resolutions.
Ah,
What is your New Year's resolution?
I'm swearing off pussy. You heard guys.
Oh, there you go.
Set
Sorry.
up cameras.
There
if
you
she
go.
had a skating sponsorship, don't they have like panty line and bra line? too? Don't skating companies have their own bra and panty line?
Usually. Yeah. Commonly.
Santa Cruz, you can have like Santa Cruz.
All right,
panties.
checker pattern, like Vans.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get that Temu sponsorship, you know?
I know. I mean, I need a clothing sponsorship and stuff from Hot Topic or something. Oh yeah. So let me hear some of your jokes.
Some of my jokes.
Yeah, do you write every day
No. But like I've been pretty good about it. That's like an actual New Year's resolution. I'm trying to like be very productive on the page. People have a whole bunch of opinions about that, but like the more the better, right? Like, do you, Paul? Are you writing a lot? Or? I mean, it's like the shittiest thing. Like, it's
Yeah.
the thing most people complain about. Then they have very strong opinions on
I think
a
it's
lot of defensive opinions about not writing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it comes down like people not wanting to really try out new material and practice. Like they like sticking to what works and what gets them laughs. You know, it's hard to go up on stage and eat a dick. Like even at an open mic.
Yeah.
And that's my opinion about writing. And also people are lazy.
Well, I mean, people have a lot of ideas about what writing is. Just thinking. It's thinking. Like, writing is thinking, and then you're writing your thoughts out. And then it's there so that you can work on them more because it's on a page. That's
Some
all
people
it is.
can't even write, you
I
know?
hate it. I hate it.
They don't know cursive.
You know, like how when I was in college, I went to school here at USF,
Yeah.
Every guy on my floor in my freshman year dorm owned a guitar,
Oh yeah.
and nobody could play it. Like everyone sucked. There's like one or two guys who could actually play the guitar, and he was just doing it a lot. And
In other words, you can look the part, but until you're disciplined.
everyone wants to be cool. A lot of people get into stand up because they want to be cool, but then they don't do
The hard work.
yeah. And I'm not saying I do it all the time or I'm good or anything. I'm just saying you notice like some people are working harder than others, and they'll just keep doing it.
And people work so differently, right? Because we all get to the funny a different way, right? So you were just talking about, getting a thought and putting it on paper. Sometimes it's just talking into your phone. Other times it's
Well,
going back and listening to your set and going, wait, I said something different on the end of that punch, or I added a tag and I didn't even realize where that came from. I need to add that in, or I need to edit. Now that I listen to it, I need to lose this word or add this word, or
a lot of people don't like writing because they think they're supposed to generate ideas while they're sitting down and writing. But I don't think they usually do. I think they're more taking something they remembered from the day, whether it's on a
Yeah.
notebook or they say it to a reporter or on stage or a friend said they're in conversation. Record that as just something, and then you sit down with that and you start thinking more about that maybe. But just to sit down at a blank page and thinking up ideas is like the worst thing ever.
well, yeah. If somebody goes, sit down, write me a joke. I mean, you better be a joke writer. You better be a script writer. You better be working for somebody else's show. And if you were, you wouldn't be doing what we're doing, right?
Well, and writing itself is its own skill.
Sure,
So
absolutely.
the more you do it, the better you find you get at it. And
Right.
I've talked to a lot of like local comedians who are like working on that skill and getting better at it. And then they'll go back to jokes that they couldn't solve or get anything out of from 6 months ago. And they're like, I actually got better. I went back to the old things. I could make something out of it now. And that's been interesting.
I was on Bark the other day, and some homeless guy spilled a bunch of cereal on the floor, and I thought it was accidentally, but then he dumped a bunch of milk on the floor,
Yeah.
and he just went to town.
It's probably I fucked up. Maybe I could play it off.
No, actually, he picked up the cereal back out, and then he like passed out. Like he passed out, but that's my new joke. The guy just dumping a bunch of milk and trying to eat cereal off the floor. And my other one is, have you spent like 20 minutes on Netflix looking for something to watch? And I realized why you can't find anything. There's no porn on Netflix. After 5 minutes, they should just throw you off and put you on new porn. There's no porn on, and like, it's like, you might as well look for Boogie Nights. The only porn they got on Netflix is Boogie Nights. But yeah, that's why you can't find anything on Netflix. There's like no porn anymore. It's crazy.
There's some boogie nights on that. Netflix doesn't have any good movies anymore.
I don't think they got
They
this.
suck.
Yeah, and now they're giving you the message, hey, you've been sharing your password for the last decade. I just noticed that at the beginning of the year. They're like, you're not in your home. Do you want to send a code to your phone so you can watch it in this home too? And so, yeah, they finally started cracking down on the old
But
Netflix.
how much is Netflix? It's not that much, you know.
$9.
I think it went up too.
Yeah, it depends on the plans and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I still got one of their DVDs.
Oh, yeah.
I signed up for
Got a
Hulu.
Blockbuster VHS
You're gonna
case, you
get that,
know?
you're gonna get that message on your screen soon.
Yeah,
Still over
yeah.
DVD.
I already said I already lost it. It was lost in transit.
We're coming for it.
I don't got any DVD players anymore. You guys got DVD players?
You could pop into like the PlayStation or something, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, not like a solely just DVD player.
I don't like to listen. I don't like to watch myself on stage or listen to my voice.
Yeah.
Because I think my voice is different. You know. What about you guys? That's a problem because I feel weird just watching myself. You know.
Yeah.
Unless I'm jerking off.
Yeah.
It's usually
That fool is hot.
Yeah, when you-
like American
Look at the
Psycho.
titties on that guy.
Yeah, when you can't find something on Netflix, that's what he goes to.
That is, his bra doesn't match his panties. Look at him in the mirror.
Yeah, why didn't the skating company have a panty fucking bra line? I saw Ali Wong like win she won a couple awards last week. She won the Critics' Choice Award. But now she has a new boyfriend. And her husband was like some rich dude or
Oh,
something.
really?
Yeah, I read her book because I thought I might as well read a book of somebody I actually knew. I've only known 2 comedians that wrote books.
You get a whole chapter, or?
Nah, I ain't wrote me anything. I was kind of surprised she has no sons. You know, most women that I know all have sons. You know, that's the way that feminists like piss off too many men. Now you gotta raise some sons. Life is gonna hate you.
Alright, let's see how you do.
Wow. You were sitting around at 16 waiting for that boy to call. Now your son is sitting there waiting. Like, what am I supposed to do, Mom? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, you're supposed to be hating on life. That's it. Go smoke some weed and stuff. You know?
By the way, thank you for all the live viewers on all 4 platforms: Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Africa TV. So that's pretty awesome.
Africa TV.
Africa.
That's right.
It's another app.
Oh,
That's right.
And yeah, there's a story there, but we do it because
How do they
it's
spell
something
that?
different. It's
like
AFREE. No. AFREECA TV.
like a freak.
Africa. There you know. But we have at least 2 viewers in Asia watching us right now, so that's
Oh,
cool.
yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Brought in
Can we
2
get?
viewers.
Can we call in? Hey, viewers in Asia.
Well, what they can
A
do.
message.
Well, no. So if you guys want to talk or have a question for anybody on screen, feel free to add it right now, and we'll read it off because we have.
Well, the number here is 415-757-0676.
I want to call in.
Or you
I
can-
want to call in.
Or you can actually get us on any of the services you're trying to do and go to Messenger and send us a message. Or you could go to that phone line. Or you can comment down below and we'll see your comments. So, there you go.
Where do we see our viewers? Where are they?
These are all the different viewers across the dashboard. But you guys should keep up your conversation and they'll come up with questions here because this
I
is
want to talk to
basically
the viewers. Viewers,
Where I live,
They're
Message
right
us.
there. They're right there in your camera looking at you.
you gotta like message us.
You know Myron the moron and stuff. You know Myron
No.
the moron. No, he's the moron.
Why don't we do a roll call? If you're watching this live right now, please tell us what's your name and where you're watching us from. That's what I want to see.
Not all at once.
If you're on Twitch, I want to see your favorite emote. Like, show me your favorite.
Oh yeah, there you go. Your favorite emote. There you go.
I signed up for Twitch, but I never went on. I don't even play video games.
No,
Are you supposed to play video games?
No, you can play chess. You can play chess.
you can fuck
I
around.
play backgammon. And stuff.
Backgammon.
Jeff Wheeler.
What'd Jeff say?
Jeff Wheeler says your show, and then that's all I saw.
Oh, that guy's a loser.
Your show B.
Oh Jesus.
That guy's a loser.
Jeff, you're a loser, bro.
Oh,
You're
that's
worth
not. That's
talking
really
about.
nice. That's really nice.
Jeff.
He's a loser. Nah, Jeff Wheeler is he goes to Kel's a lot. You probably know him. He's the guy that wears the cowboy hat at Kel's.
Oh, what a loser.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Everyone hates the Cowboys, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why he shows up wearing a cowboy hat at Kel's. He tells us too much info. You have friends that you know who just tell you too much shit.
Jeff, he's shitting on you right now. Show up at Kel's this weekend. You're gonna go to the parking lot.
Yeah, and stuff that he shouldn't even like tell you. Like I don't know, some just.
Tell me something about Jeff. He's watching.
Well, Jeff's favorite show is
And he's watching us on Facebook.
it
by the way.
Jeopardy.
Yosemite? What's the name of that show? Yosemite or no? What's the name of that?
Yeah, Yellowstone.
Yellowstone, right? So he told me he did a test to see which character he is on Yellowstone, and I guess he got the same character's last name as Wheeler, right?
Uh-huh.
So then he told some woman he likes, he's like, take the same test, hoping that you end up getting the girlfriend of that one guy, you know? The girlfriend of that Wheeler guy. He wants her to come up with it, so that way they could be like a couple. Just weird shit.
That's the daughter. That's the daughter of the main dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's
I don't
Kevin
want
Costner's
that.
daughter in that?
Next time something, he says. I don't know what he's trying to say.
Oh, the other weird thing is I
Yo,
guess
full sentences, bro. We need full sentences.
I don't know if he's getting
That or I'll go check it. Maybe we're only seeing part on our screen chat. Sorry
Yeah.
guys, go ahead.
Cut
the
out.
other thing is I guess years ago he like banged some woman and he swears
Fuck
he
yeah,
got
Jeff.
her pregnant, and every Father's Day he thinks he's got like 30 years without gifts. He's like, I had sex with her one time, but I know I knocked her up.
Hey,
Did
30
he
years
try to
without
eat cereal on the
child support
subway?
video.
No.
And I told him, I'm like, dude, your family's rich. I'm quite sure if you had knocked her up, you would have found out about it. Because if you're rich, they always come for you sooner or later.
Fuck, 30 years ago, Jeff, you might be my dad. Like,
Yeah. He's in
looking
his
for a
60s.
paycheck.
He's in his 60s. He never goes when it rains because he's old. Old people are afraid of the rain. I don't know what it is about old people and rain, dude. Like, they think they melt or something. I don't know what it is. And then there's another guy that goes to Kells all the time.
Is his name Vahe?
Yeah, Vahe is funny and stuff, you know.
and stuff.
Vahe's a funny guy. I don't understand why he doesn't choose his own host.
Call Vahe. Tell him to log into our show today.
Vahe won't come on the show. He listens to the whole thing, and then he says, no, I'll never listen to it. But if I talk shit about it, he's like, don't talk about me. What did I say? You said nothing, but just don't do it, you know? He won't come on the show, even though he doesn't even work on Mondays.
Yeah.
He's sitting at home. I don't know what the hell he's doing right
Listen,
hanging out
listen
with
to this.
He's probably kicking it with Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
It said your show beeped my phone, interrupted my tuna sandwich. And he says the next time I'll see you, we'll see who the loser is.
Who's that, Jeff?
And hey, if I leave here, there goes half your audience.
Who said that last comment?
That's Jeff.
That's all
Wheeler.
Jeff Wheeler.
Oh, shout out to Jeff.
Jeff Wheeler, and so he does the open mic. They do an open mic on
Kells?
the Zoom show on Sunday night.
Where? Who does?
Vahe does like an open mic on the Zoom show every Sunday night, and he's on it, but he goes by a different name. I forgot what. I don't know, some Bible thumping name and stuff. But
Jesus?
yeah, Jesus. Yeah. You know, Jeff is a good guy and stuff, but he's one of these dudes that won't invite us over. You know, you live alone, you got a big ass house, you got nothing to do. Why not invite us over and we party, you know? What's up with these people? They all got big ass houses. They're rich.
Why are you eating a tuna sandwich, Jeff? How can we interrupt a sandwich?
I think he's just horny. I don't know why men eat tuna.
For that smell, right?
You never had a good tuna sandwich?
No, I don't eat seafood.
Oh.
I hate seafood.
Like a tuna melt sandwich is so good.
Not me.
It's delicious.
Isn't that pussy? You know I can't have pussy for the year, right?
New
Why are you
resolution.
That's
Why
my
are you
joke. What are you
tempting-
talking about? Why are you stealing
Why
my
you-
joke? Why
why
are you
you-
stealing my joke?
Why are you tempting me by telling me about tuna?
That's my job. You want some tuna fish sandwich?
Yeah. Actually, I was born in Chile in South America, and it's like one of the big seafood nations in the world, and I don't eat seafood. But I tell people I'm allergic to it, so they don't force it on me. I'm like, my eyeballs pop out.
Paulie, you know Dro?
Yeah.
Dro's? You guys have the same like intonations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Dro and you on this show together.
Actually, yeah. I mean, Dro's pretty good. I try to get him on this show, but
Dro gave me a joke the other day.
And Dro knows.
let me
Dro
hear
knows.
that.
Shout out to Dro knows. Dro gave me a joke the other day. It starts out like this. It's hard out here being a Mexican. And then it's hard doing that joke.
Well, I'm chilling.
By the way, hi Joe Mama.
Seafood.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh,
Hi,
is
Joe
Joe
Mama.
Mama there?
Joe Mama's there. Jeff Wheeler also said my house is full of eBay CDs you wouldn't fit.
You know, I was thinking about USF. The reason everybody had a guitar their freshman year is not because they were trying to play the guitar. They were trying to find women who could play the guitar. See, that's what you do. You have the guitar in case some hippie chick shows up and like, let me play it for you. Like, hey, that's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
that's true. A lot of armpit hair in San Francisco.
Yeah, did you like USF and stuff? I think Vaya's wife went to USF.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think she studied speech pathology or stuff.
It's changed a lot, yes, from what I heard.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean USF. That's like expensive as fuck. It's like $70,000 a year.
Is it? I don't even know what it costs anymore. I had a mostly an academic scholarship when I went there, but
Oh yeah.
we couldn't afford it.
Couldn't afford to go there now and stuff. I
Chile, did you grow up Catholic?
I was baptized Catholic. I was baptized. My parents went to Catholic school, but they hated the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
But I was baptized. They forced my mom to baptize me, but I've only been in a Catholic church like twice in America. They were both for funerals. So, what about you? Were you raised in the church? Or?
Yeah. That's
You grew
for a
up
long time, yeah.
This guy's got a cross on him. So.
Yeah, raised Catholic too. My parents went to Hawaii, and so they brought me back. But I'm not practicing. I just feel guilty all the time. That's it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about getting a cross and stuff. I got my little rooster here for my religion.
What religion is that? Chicken sandwich?
Yeah, the tuna sandwich religion is.
Yeah. Santeria, you sacrifice them.
Yeah, well, that's how I kill the tuna, right? I sacrifice it, then I don't know. I just don't want to see Jeff eating a tuna sandwich.
No, Jeff. Nobody wants to see that, bro. I'm glad you're doing that at home.
Ah. Yeah, Jeff is a good guy, you know, but like most of these fools, you know, they come to Kel's every week and they think they're better than me, so they just sit in the back hoping I bomb and shit.
That's where we met. To all the audience, that's where we met at Kel's. I was in the back hoping he would bomb.
Did he bomb?
Oh yeah, it happened. I got my money's worth. What are you pointing?
Yeah, Kel's is pretty fun.
What are you pointing at?
I don't know, I'm pointing at Jeff.
Oh,
Pointing
that's
at
your
Jeff.
camera. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
I
his
thought you were
camera. That's yours.
There you go. I thought you were calling out Jesus or so. You're just pointing towards
Jeff asked
something
me
else.
for my phone number. I'm like, I learned my lesson. I don't give people my phone number anymore. Like,
I liked your comedy a lot. That's
Thank
why
you.
I came on the show. And then,
hell yeah. Your comedy's pretty Were you hosting that night?
no,
Were you hosting that?
you're confusing me for I don't know, Brian Bailey or something. I don't know who you're.
I don't know. There's different hosts every
I
week.
think Dave
yeah.
Dominguez was hosting that.
The weird thing is, I don't even think that Via books that show. It's Christopher John, and he has no idea who's gonna be on that show and stuff.
Does Christopher watch this show?
Christopher John?
I never met him. I heard he's really funny though.
You never met Christopher
No,
John?
but I heard he's really funny from a
Yeah, he is. He's hella funny. I don't know what happened to Christopher John. I think he got his COVID vaccine and he never left his house.
Oh really?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in a couple of years.
I hope he's okay.
Maybe he's not around. Maybe he'd buy it.
I think masks are like liberals' MAGA hats.
Hell yeah.
That's how we roll. Just put a mask on.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes you still see a mask out there.
Hell yeah. There's the purple onion and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you guys go to the movies at all? Or?
I haven't been in the last movie I saw that I remember was like I watch movies, but I haven't been to the movies for a while.
Oh, yeah.
It was Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah.
is
That
a
was
dope
pretty
movie.
funny.
That
Yeah.
movie's sick.
I saw The Boys on the Boat.
What's that about?
It's about a bunch of boys on a boat.
You seen it, Polly?
I
You
haven't
rode a
heard of
boat?
that one. Have I been on a boat?
1930s.
Yeah.
Great Depression. These kids are going to University of Washington, but they can't afford their classes or the books or the food. So they decide they're going to join the rowing team and get scholarships.
Does it work?
But
Can you
somehow,
spoil the ending for us?
these kids were so good in the rowing team, they won the national championship and ended up at the Olympics.
It sounds like one of those movies where it's like a different race, like a bunch
Yeah,
of
is this-
Haitians
is
who aren't
this-
supposed to
is
be
this
part
a
of the
diversity
team.
movie?
Yeah, they did it in 1936 at the Olympics with Jesse Owens. That was the Hitler Olympics.
Yeah.
It was directed by George Clooney, but it was like an all-white rowing team,
Oh,
right?
Oh, really?
And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is 2023 or 2024, depending what year you consider to be the year we're at now, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't have an all-white rowing team, damn it.
No, you can't do that.
You know, you could find one guy that might have been mixed in the middle.
Yeah, like an eighth.
You know, you could have had like one of them banging some minority girlfriend or some Asian woman. They could have an Asian dude. Yeah,
So, yeah, you bring some weed into the boat.
brand some weed, you know. But yeah, the rowing and that. Did they win the gold medal?
I didn't see the movie.
I think they. Won,
This
I
is your
think they
story.
might have won the gold medal in the rowing, but who cares?
You know what the best one of those movies is?
Yeah.
Cool Runnings, best movie.
Oh yeah, Cool Runnings was a great movie and stuff.
I wish they, you know, you ever seen it? The end, they walked the bobsled. I wish they just cut it. They didn't walk. They just ended it. They did so good. They actually are from Jamaica. They suck. And that was the end of the movie.
Of course they
had a lot of heart.
I think they still bring out like a Jamaican bobsled team. You know. Back in those days, a lot of people qualified for the Winter Olympics because they did sports nobody else gave a fuck about.
Yeah, like you just get like a white sprinter from Antarctica
Yeah.
to compete against Jamaicans.
Yeah, but you know the crazy thing is half of that sport is speed. So
Oh yeah,
a lot of football players end up on the bobsled.
and they're heavy.
Yeah. But I knew they weren't going to win the gold because Sean Candy's too fat to be on.
Well, he's not on the bobsled. He's the coach.
I know he's the coach.
That's like
but,
saying I know he couldn't win because John Wooden's so frail.
but how is Sean Candy going to be your fucking coach? The guy can't even get in the bobsled. How's he going to be your coach?
They could use him as a bobsled, bro. He's the best bobsled.
They could
They
use
get
him
like
as
4 Jamaican guys riding John Candy down the pipe.
Yeah.
He did die, what, later that year or something?
Did he?
Yeah, I think he died. Yeah, he died later on. And John Candy was funny and stuff.
You know what John Candy's weirdest role is? Shout out to Jeff if you're still eating tuna sandwich shit.
Jeff's tuna sandwich, that's his
Polka
weirdest role.
King, Polka King and Home Alone. Just
Home
the
Alone,
weirdest
yeah,
type
Home
where they're in the
Alone,
back of the van and
Yeah.
Polka King. And then I had to
Yeah.
look up what polka was. It was great.
I got some tuna sandwiches for Jeff to eat later on.
Oh, really? I thought you were swearing off tuna sandwiches all year, dude.
Yeah, I am, of course. I mean, it's my New Year's resolution.
It's actually pussy's just a euphemism for eating real tuna fish sandwiches.
Yeah.
He's got his camera set up for that.
I'm not trying to keep. I'm trying to keep away from seafood and not fucking pussy. But I put both of them together. I came up with that New Year's resolution like in November when I realized, damn, I haven't got pussy all year. I might as well.
Think out of it.
I might as well use it.
Was that a 2023, like November till
Yeah,
end
no.
of December? Was that
What?
a Jan 1?
It doesn't
December
do,
31st.
It doesn't do that well in January as it does in December. It's really weird.
It's been my New Year's resolution for the last 6 years.
Bro,
Been
you
upholding
just
it.
I know.
You just haven't been hanging around the Tenderloin.
I just haven't had some woman try and break in my house, try to fuck me. I'm waiting for some woman to say, "Fuck your New Year's resolution. We're fucking right now."
Do you live on a hill?
I live in a Walnut Creek. I live in a
There's
creek.
no women in Walnut Creek?
Yeah, I
Maybe
live in
you're
a
too
senior.
far from the women.
I live in a senior community. Actually, there are women and stuff.
But they're too frail to break a door down.
I used to have a business. I live in a senior community. I used to sell condoms, but
Yeah.
nobody bought any condoms.
You gotta make your window like ADA accessible,
know.
you know?
What's
Like,
wrong? You need to sell Viagra, bro.
I know.
You just need a bad product mix.
I know, man.
Let me give you some.
There's no abortion clinic near where I live. What's up with that?
I don't know. You should have sold them arthritis medicine or something, like hip replacement.
I don't need to do that. These people, man. I think doctors experiment on old people because these people are drugged up.
Yeah.
You know, I think when you hit your 70s and 80s, doctors don't give a fuck.
the
You
golden
feel-
years for a reason.
You feel a pain here. It takes this
When
shit.
the patient hits 70 or the 80-year-old doctor.
Nah, my doctors are all younger than me. That's
Oh,
a
really?
weird
That's
thing
gotta
in
be
life.
annoying. It's like, how do you know?
How do I know they're all younger than me?
No, that's tell the doctor. How do you know? You've never been this old.
I know. No, it's weird having young doctors and stuff, you know? You think they've been watching ER the whole life?
You know, they're like, I don't know what ER is. I was talking to a comedian the other day. I'm like, oh, it's like Happy Gilmore. And I was like, or she was like, what's Happy Gilmore?
Oh, yeah.
And then I looked up and she looked up and she's like, I was born after Happy Gilmore came. I'm like,
Should have still seen it.
I mean, yeah, she could.
I
Talking about
know.
John Candy, I was born
Girls don't
way
care
after
about
that
Happy
shit.
Gilmore.
No,
When's the
they-
last time you've talked to a girl about Happy Gilmore? They've excited they watched Happy Gilmore. You tell me.
Yeah, all those Adam Sandler movies women don't think Adam Sandler is like, they don't think he's that funny.
Or Shane Gillis or Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
You know?
Norm Macdonald, that guy was funny. Yeah, there's this certain type of comedy women. I remember one comedian told me that Norm Macdonald tried to bang her at the San Jose Improv.
Oh yeah.
And she was really happy about it. Like Like it was her biggest accomplishment in comedy.
Her claim to fame.
Yeah.
That'd be mine too. Shit.
You know, Norm Macdonald tried to bang me. I'm like, you try to bang everybody, dude.
I
Like,
wish I could say that.
I
yeah.
would also, for the record, be proud.
Yeah, Artie Lang like peeped over at the urinal at me. You know.
Is that true?
I'm gonna say it's true. Never.
I don't know. I mean, I put that in my fucking file. Artie Lang trying to suck me off. That guy's funny and stuff, but he's got weird looking nose now and stuff.
Yeah, he did so much cocaine and ate his septum away.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, he did something worse.
What's that?
He tried to, I don't know what he was trying to snort, but he was trying to snort, he crushed up a pill and he took a rocks glass. Here, I guess I should put myself on camera. Because I have to describe it. He grabbed a glass and crushed up a pill on the bar or whatever to snort it, and he snorted it. He snorted a whole bunch of broken glass. He didn't realize he had broke the rocks glass. And if you saw his nose there after that, it was like huge because he snorted a whole bunch of broken glass.
Was that what happened? Damn.
And he didn't notice it until, wow, that burned. Yeah, it did.
I need some of that.
Yeah, and that was from the words from his own mouth. So
I never got to that lifestyle of crushing like
Yeah,
pills.
you went straight to the senior community.
I live in a senior community, man. It's great, except,
How do you get to a senior community? Are you a senior?
well, yeah, I never graduated from high school. I just dropped out my last year.
Senior
So
cents.
essentially, I'm still a senior. My mom has a condo. In fact, there's like 2 golf courses.
Which
But
community is it? Beautiful.
it's called Rossmore.
Oh, Ross. I've heard of it.
You've
I'm a
heard it?
realtor.
Huh?
Yeah, Ross.
Yeah, it's huge. There's like 10,000 people there and stuff. You know, it's huge. They got they
it's
got-
like Lion Country Safari for cougars.
Oh hell yeah. They got 2
They're
golf
caged in,
They are caged in, dude.
and they're slow-moving wildebeest.
And for the record, they don't use condoms.
They don't use condoms.
There's no
Word on the
abortion
street.
clinic. There's no abortion clinic nearby. There's no condoms. In fact, like, a couple of years ago, actually, I did. One woman told me I knocked her up, and she wanted money for an abortion. I'm like, dude, you're like 80 years old, okay? I mean, I don't know. These are my jokes. Nobody's laughing. They look at me like I'm weird.
Hey, it's that time of the show, guys. I want you guys to plug what you guys got going on. We still got plenty of time, but we actually have some watchers, some viewers. So
We got so. We
tell us what you got going, Paul. What's your next gig?
Well, I'll plug my show.
Please.
For Zingari Restaurants in the Donatello Hotel. We run that twice a month on Thursdays. Usually the start time for comedy is 7 o'clock at Zingari Restaurants in the Donatello Hotel. And then also run a show at the Boom Boom Room once a month, third Wednesday, and that's with Value Culture and my comedy production partner, Stephanie Block. So,
Right on,
shout
right
out to
on.
Stephanie.
And then Paulie.
I'm gonna pitch my Instagram right up here. I have an ex-girlfriend I'm trying to make mad. The more followers I get, it mildly annoys her. So there's that. But Blue Lagoon every Tuesday. Tomorrow we got Paul Conyers, who's headlining, and Priscilla Torres, our featured act. And yeah, that show is weekly, so come check it out. It's in Santa Cruz. That's all I got.
Right on, right on. We'll show a flyer for Blue Lagoon in a little bit, and then Chris.
So, would you get like free wine at your show? I was reading. Is there free wine at your show?
If you're a comic, or if you purchase a ticket, then you get a glass of prosecco.
What is prosecco anyway?
I don't even know, bro. But you get some. I'll get you too.
I'm at Kells every Friday.
Thank you. That's where I was going. Here, let me put the logo up. There's your logo.
In North Beach, California, San Francisco. I'm the bonus comic. I'm the guy they put on stage so Jeff Wheeler can see, like, one day I'm going to be as funny as that guy, you know. But now I'm just going to fuck up my open mic sets on Sunday nights.
Are you the house bonus comic?
On the house bonus, they always like, well, thank you for coming. By the way, we have somebody who just dropped in.
How did you con Vahe into always giving you a ride? I want to.
We live in the same city.
Oh, I thought you lived
You
in the
wanna-
same complex.
No, we
Oh,
live in the same city. The thing is, But those rides aren't free.
Oh, really? You got it.
No, he thinks because he gives me a ride, he doesn't have to pay me to be on stage.
We'll see what he thinks because he's currently one of your viewers.
I don't buy him food. I don't have to buy you food. I just give you a ride. I don't have to pay you. I just give you a ride.
Jeff, we need some more call-ins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your viewership is climbing on Facebook.
How many more people are on here? I'm just
Like
blowing up.
one.
Right now, you have just under 10 on Facebook.
Who do we got?
We got-
We know? Any friends?
Jeff's still trying to finish that tuna fish sandwich.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
that's a metaphor for something.
Jeff is a weird guy, though. I have to say, he's a weird guy. He likes to show off a lot of butt,
What?
but he's not that. He has no thing to show off for.
You gotta do squats, Jeff. I heard
Nothing
squats.
holding the
are-
pants up, huh?
Oh yeah, Jeff is what I want to be in 10 years. I want to have my own house. I can just sit around. But he doesn't smoke weed. What's the point of having your own house if you don't even smoke weed? What's the point of that? Isn't that kind of like a waste? You
Yeah.
might as well live with a bunch of people who don't smoke weed.
That's the whole point of getting a house. You grow your own weed, cook your own meth.
Hell, he makes cakes too. Like, what kind of loser old dude makes cakes?
Imagine if everyone who owned a house cooked meth.
Is that big on the real estate? Like, is there like
That
a
would
good
really
meth
make
room?
meth cheap.
I'm looking for a nice meth basement. Can you pitch me a house?
everyone has a big garden in their front yard and they cook meth in their kitchen. That'd be really nice.
Organic tomatoes and
And meth.
Back in my day, there
Make
was
it
no Ozempic. It was just meth.
Oh,
you want
yeah.
to lose weight, you have to do some meth. Now you can do Ozempic.
what's that?
There's,
I don't know what Ozempic is. What is it?
it's a lot like Prosecco.
You look like
Prosecco.
somebody. You look like somebody.
Ozempic, isn't that the one
Give it
that...
away at your show?
Yeah,
That's someone-
whatever happened to fucking bulimia? Give me a break.
Bulimia, yeah. Is bulimia the one you throw up, or is that the
Yeah,
one?
that's the expensive one.
Oh yeah,
Go to that
okay.
Michelin star restaurant, bulimia, go get.
People tell me they prefer women who like don't eat than the ones who do eat and throw up, because then they make you buy dinner and then they throw it up.
Yes, bulimia is the
It's kind of a
expensive
wa-
That's a
one.
good point.
It's
Yeah.
kind of waste, and then you waste.
Who are
your
these
teeth.
people saying these things?
I don't know. I
And what
don't
prompted
know.
the conversation?
It's
Our
called
10
bad
viewers on
open
Facebook,
mic.
that's who.
Things I've heard over the years are bad open
Sometimes
mic.
when people say people, I think that's just the thoughts they're having. Talking
The people
about
in my head, right?
I'm asking for a friend. He can't get a boner. And we have some people watching our.
Nobody helps.
Yeah, you have plenty of people watching. I'm watching comments.
Okay, we'll take comments. We're taking comments.
By the way, if you guys have any questions for these guys, let us know.
No, we
I'm
don't
watching.
want questions. Only
Yeah,
comments.
Jeff Wheeler asked me for my phone number, but that's where I draw the line. I don't give people my phone number anymore because I gave my phone number to another weirdo who goes to cows. His name is what the hell? Jim Doyle. The guy left 15 messages on my phone.
Oh, really?
And then one day he texts me. He said your voicemail's full. And I'm like, because you left 15 messages, you fuckhead. Why can't you just text me, dude?
I don't think you should give your number to anybody. Here's the filter that asks for your number at Kel's.
Yeah, yeah. But
That's real quick.
I told the guy, he can be on the show through Messenger. He doesn't have to show up, but he claims not to have a Facebook account. What kind of person has no Facebook, no Messenger?
I'll tell you who. A liar.
Yeah.
I heard that Chris has 2 Facebook accounts. One is just for bacon.
I did have 2. I had 3 of them, but one of them got shut down.
By who? The federal.
By
The
Facebook.
Federales.
Facebook wanted ID. Like years ago, they were cracking down on every Facebook account. They want to have proof of who the fuck you are,
Yeah.
who the fuck are you? And
They've never asked me for proof of who I am.
I know.
They asked you,
This is
What are
about
you
10
doing?
years ago.
you're getting kicked off bacon, and the Facebook wants you to prove your identity. This is a pattern.
Yeah. Dan Wilson threw me out bacon and stuff.
I don't know who Dan is.
I don't know. Dan Wilson.
Oh no, I don't know.
I don't know. Hopefully you'll never get to know.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. In fact, the weird thing is that I don't like to mention other comedians I've known in the past, but
You don't?
I was watching the news and some comedian I know is getting interviewed on the news. Actually, I think around later on. Oh no, they already got interviewed and stuff. I was like, that's weird.
Who is it?
It's Nina G.
I don't know her. I know her by reputation.
I know. I was like watching the news. I'm like, Nina G's gonna be at 1 p.m. I'm like, Nina G's gonna be on the news. What the hell? What did Nina G do to
You know, I really enjoy it. Like, this is like, no sarcasm. I enjoy it when like local comedians are like, see their way forward. And stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think it's really cool.
They were plugging the disabilities comedy tour and stuff, you know. But I never wanted to be a disabled comedian, you know. I'm on SSI, but I'm not an SSI in comedy. I'm an SSI in my other professional life. But my comedian is not an SSI. My comedian is killing it out there, you know.
What's your other professional life? Are you a doctor?
No, my other professional life is SSI.
Oh.
I'm on SSI.
What is SSI? As Social Security thing?
No, because I didn't really put in money to Social Security.
Oh. What's SSI stand for?
The Super Spy Institute. Yeah.
Oh.
So it is, but it's like, yeah, I was like kind of surprised they were going to put it on the news. I would have recorded it, but I thought, damn, I don't want to watch that, you know. That's kind of scary. Maybe I should have been nicer to her and stuff, you know.
Oh. Well, you're going to get Cat Williams or something?
I used to know Cat Williams back in the day.
You did?
Yeah, I knew him when he was Cat in the Hat. Before he became Cat Williams, yeah.
Yeah,
I knew him way back before that. He was Kitten. He went by Kitten. He was small.
He told me I should like become a cartoon character too, like Fred Flintstone or Barney Rubble. I'm not sure what cartoon character I'd look like. You guys can take a guess. What kind of cartoon character do you think I'd look like?
I think he was on the money with the Flintstone look.
Pepsi?
I think it would be great.
Your
It's,
body.
Oh.
do you like
Sorry.
the mango Pepsi?
But it's not comfortable.
Oh, you get closer, then lean over.
No,
that way
I-
we can. That way your body doesn't look like a junkyard rat
I have to look left so much, though,
yeah.
for hours.
for
Hey, so-
hours.
Yeah.
So
like-
tell me about are you selling houses right now? What's it?
Yeah, I'm selling houses.
Like the painted ladies or what? What the hell is the painted
No,
lady?
but I
anyway?
have an acquaintance who bought one of those.
What is a painted lady anyway? What the-
I don't even know. That's at the Eagle, right? They do that.
No, I think the old houses are their nickname painted ladies or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the big old those houses that are like they're
Full house houses?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what is the San Francisco real estate market like now?
Oh.
We all know it sucks.
No, for who?
Are you doing a lot of business right now?
Oh,
or-
it's slow. Oh, that part is for the brokers. It's slow. It's icy slow. We're having a Mexican standoff right now. And
Mexicans are winning.
no, are they? I don't know.
I'm not winning.
You tell me. I keep thinking about you being Chilean. I don't even know
Not Chilean.
what does that even mean.
Chile is a country in South America.
Oh, I
Pedro
just thought you like
Pascal's
spicy
cousin.
food.
No, it's a country. It's way on the north.
Oh,
Way on the north. We're like the tip.
oh,
You know.
like
You're-
with Patagonia.
I always tell Americans you're more Mexican than I am. Yeah, Patagonia is. Yeah, that's where Chile is. We own part of Patagonia. So,
Oh, I
yeah.
thought Chile was in Patagonia.
Well, no, Chile's bigger than Patagonia.
You're like Mexico's
like in
Mexicans.
metaphorically, right?
I think Patagonia was the name of the South America before it had a name. It was called Patagonia.
It's like mini Pangea.
Yeah.
So you guys got what? Pedro Pascal and
Yeah,
about
Pedro.
it.
And then
Your
sea
cousin?
bass, you got that sea bass.
Yeah, the Chilean sea bass is really big.
Is that your
Pedro-
national?
Yeah,
your national
Pedro's
animal?
really big right now, but they're not. I don't understand why nobody else is looking for Chilean actors. You know, like why aren't Chilean actors blowing the fuck up? You know,
Maybe they're not good.
maybe they're not.
All right, just to answer your guys' question.
Oh, we got a question.
Yes, Patagonia lies inside two countries, Chile and Argentina. Both countries have organized their Patagonia territories into non-equivalent administrative subdivisions. In other words, like provinces.
One of my mom's friends just went to the Galapagos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
She
what,
wanted to see bird beaks.
I guess so. That's what rich people do. Their last trip. Like, it might be my last trip ever. I'm gonna go to the.
She decided to do some evolutionary tourism.
Yeah, she.
If I would go to the Galapagos, I want to see the big old dragon.
Komodo
thing.
dragon?
Yeah, the Komodo dragon
Get
thing.
eaten by
man.
one of them.
Her eyesight was
Yeah.
going too, so
I
she
wanna
had
end
to
it.
keep it. She has to inject herself once a month with something to keep her eyesight going. That's what happens when your eyesight starts going later on in life. Now they inject you with something,
Shit.
but her eyesight was going, so it was like it was 50-50 if she was going to be able to see both out of both eyes when she got to the. I think she went to Machu Picchu too, but I had the feeling like
This
she,
is your mom?
my mom's friend.
Oh, she's living a lot better than me. I gotta speed up life here. Going to
Imagine when you
I
pay all
know.
that money, you can't see shit.
Well, I think she had a rich husband that died, so.
Oh.
But she went. I
Maybe
think
one of
she
them.
took the not the elevator, but she took like a.
A widow?
Yeah, she's a widow. But I don't know what she was. How much it costs to go to the Galapagos? It's got to be a couple of grand. Shit. I'm like,
I don't
fuck all
think they have
that.
much of an economy. I think you
I-
get a good trade value.
I told her I like save your money and just party with me in San Francisco for a week.
She was like, "You and who, Jeff? That sounds
Jeff-
awful." Like,
Jeff Wheeler's
like,
the man.
where's she
dude.
gonna party with you, Kells? And then she asked you for your phone number at Kells, and you're like, "You left me 15 voice messages." That's why
Oh,
I think I
yeah.
couldn't get through.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
too ashamed to let him know that it was full with this lady's, my mom's friends' voicemails.
Yeah, he left 15 voice messages and then he starts plugging shit he's not even in. It's really weird. Like he's like, yeah, my friend's gonna be at Tommy T's on Wednesday. She's a flight and stewardess. You should go down. You should go down and watch. And he would leave these messages, and I'm like, why the fuck did you leave 15 messages, dude? Like what? I mean,
Some people are lonely out there.
I'm lonely or maybe a little fucking retarded and shit. You know?
A little bit of both, Could be both.
I know. I mean, that's another guy who won't come out in the rain. The people that are like Rain Man don't even like the rain. Dude. Like, if you're like Rain Man, you might as well love the rain, dude. You're a Rain Man. That's what you are, motherfucker. But 15 messages, dude. I didn't even know my voicemail was full until he told me. I can't leave any more messages. You're not supposed to leave any messages.
How'd you get that message in? He told you in person.
Yeah, he told me in person, like at Kells.
Oh, okay.
And
Does he go, hey, he should sit next to Jeff now? Now we have all these people. They should be friends. They could be unlonely together.
he used to work the door at Kells when it was in the other place, but he got fired because he gave Vahe COVID. I swear
Fired for that?
I swear Vahe told me he gave him COVID. He's like, yeah, he sneezed on me. I got COVID. I fired him and shit. And he
This was
tell-
like, what, last week?
No, this was like 2 years ago.
Oh.
And in fact, he tells them don't talk to the audience at all.
Vahe?
Yeah, he tells Jim Doyle, don't talk to the fucking audience.
Oh, well, other than the comics, no one's supposed to be talking to the audience, right?
Hell yeah. Have you been there lately? They put the nice, relaxing chairs in the front. What about you? Why don't you get booked? You don't know Christopher John. You need to get booked at Cal.
Yeah, I've never been there. Just trying to piece it together from what you're telling
And
me.
when's the last time they booked somebody named Paul or Polly on that show? I think there's some discrimination here, and it needs to be addressed immediately.
They don't like any. They don't like Paul. They don't like any Paul.
I go by Paulie.
They don't-
Fuck that Paul
They
shit.
don't book him.
They put Paul Conyers on there? See? What's up?
I think we got almost every Paul that's a comedian in the Bay Area right here.
We're missing Paul Conyers, and then
Paul
we're
Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Paulson.
Paulson.
Paul Paulson.
Robert Paulson.
Robert Paulson.
I'm almost there.
I don't
Okay,
know.
we got some comments.
We got any more?
comments earlier?
We got any
We don't
more?
want to keep you guys waiting.
Like what kind of cream does you put on the tuna sandwich?
Mayo? Hopefully no cream.
Does he make his own tuna sandwiches? I mean, What kind of loser makes his own tuna sandwich?
Make his own
Did we
mayo.
did we get any comments here?
You catch
Yeah.
Okay.
There's nothing that exciting other than
We'll make it exciting.
okay. Jeff Wheeler says, "Tell him not to talk to me and to stop giving out damn napkins."
Oh yeah, Jim Doyle. Like Jim Doyle claims he's a member of the Olympic Club, right?
Yeah.
That golf course.
Yeah.
And we told him why don't you take us there for dinner or lunch before the show? And he won't do that. But he gives us like 20 napkins from the Olympic Club, right? And I'm like, I'm thinking the guy, he's not a member of the Olympic Club. He probably works there or he volunteers there.
Just walks in, swipes napkins before they kick him out.
Yeah. And he told us like every quarter he has to spend like $300 at the Olympic Club or they're going to take his membership. So I'm like, why don't you just fucking take us there, right? For lunch or dinner. But he won't do it, you know. But then he invited me to like some Catholic group, all male Catholic group meeting and shit. No, you know, that's where I draw a line, you know. Anything that the words all male, anything that has the words all male.
All male Catholic,
All
like the
male.
pitch for Epstein's Island, you know?
Yeah, he doesn't even go in the mail room, bro.
Why you want to be an all male Catholic group meeting?
Oh, because you're, chauvinist.
Yeah. And he,
Because it's fun.
there's nothing fun about any of that stuff. But he is a weird cat. I don't know what's up with that guy, you know. I always think like these people, why don't they? He lives in Moraga actually.
Who?
Jim Doyle lives in Moraga near St. Mary's.
Jim watching?
No, but I have Jeff making comments about it. I told Doily Boy to get me a tea time or like split.
Do we have any comments from other viewers?
Yeah, people saying they enjoyed this conversation. Oh my god, I love this conversation.
Who said that?
That was from Joe Mama.
Joe, you know Joe Mama?
Yeah, I know Joe Mama.
Yeah, Joe Mama.
Shout out to Joe Mama. Her
Yeah.
life is content.
Her life is content.
Like, a couple weeks ago, I went to the Mint to do karaoke with Joe Mama.
Oh, yeah?
I guess it starts at 5 p.m. and she's there. I think she must have did like 10 songs.
She Filipino, bro. Of course.
Of course she's Filipino, but it's like, yeah, it's weird because they don't have a book. They don't have the book with all the names of the songs.
Yeah.
So you got to know all the names, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't know too many songs. What is your karaoke song?
Dude, I don't do karaoke. I suck.
Have you been to the Mint?
Yeah.
The Mint
I
is
did like
really-
a Backstreet Boys song as a group thing. Like
It's really nice, isn't it? The Mint, like, I don't know why the comedy clubs can't have like these big fucking like computer, things in the background.
Read all your bits off of it.
Yeah, no, but like, I don't know why they can't be that fucking nice. The Mint is really fucking nice. You get excited about getting on stage there. Yeah, the guy didn't like my song choices. I think.
You seen any good comedians come through Kels that you like coming up?
Yeah, there
Not
was
saying anything negative about anyone who's not mentioned, but
there
anybody,
was me.
yeah,
There was Vahe.
understood.
My Iris Benson was here a couple weeks ago.
Who?
Iris Benson.
Love Iris Benson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iris
podcast?
Benson's pretty funny.
Did you do the podcast?
No, I haven't asked her. I don't know what. I asked Susan Milletta, but she won't do it. Like,
No?
no.
Oh, she's doing her radio show, huh?
She has her own show. Like, some people, they don't want to cross-pollinate the marijuana.
Yeah, make a hybrid.
I don't know yet. The thing, I think Susan used to be good friends with a guy who used to own this place before. So it might be bad memories, like, there might be like stains in the studio.
Political.
There might be stains in
I've had all the bad demons exorcised out of the
Oh
building.
yeah. It's,
Burn some sage.
Iris
Yeah, burn
Benson.
some sage.
There's a
And by
lot of
sage, I mean sativa. Sure.
Tammy T Love like rocked it a couple weeks back.
What, the podcast?
No, at Kel's.
Oh, did she
And I had to
crushed it.
follow that. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? That was embarrassing and shit. Because usually the headliner does well, but not too well. So but she just ripped it up and stuff. Then I just started yelling at some hecklers, and then like a bunch of people left, and then they blame me, like, you fucking walk people. I'm like the last comedian. It's a good thing I walk them because,
That's what you're supposed to do.
yeah, I mean, I gotta help out getting the chairs out anyway. So,
Would you rather
know?
follow someone who does great or someone who bombs?
Of course, I prefer following somebody who bombs.
Yeah.
Who the hell does it? The shows I don't like when everybody does well, then I know I'm gonna bomb. I don't know why. I never do well when everybody does well. I never do well in those shows, you know. But when a couple people bomb, especially when the guy before me bombs, then I'm in it, you know. They've had a couple of a couple of headliners that did bomb at Kells before, you know. Yeah, that's pretty.
Who's bomb there?
Juan bombed. What's the name? Usually they all do well. Like Dro Nose really does well there, dude. He really did well and stuff. You know. Sometimes the headliner does too well, and Vaugh is like, "Why wasn't I as funny as the headliner?" Isn't your headliner supposed to do really well? You know, isn't the job of the headliner to do well, but not too well? Because, you know, like, it's really weird. It's like,
You want to do better than the booker?
yeah, you know, but he doesn't like to be introduced as the booker. You know, he's never introduced as a producer of the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird dynamic. You know, like, it's weird. It's embarrassing because they put out the times for everybody, and they always give me like 5 minutes at the end. Like, I'm not even at the 10-minute mark. Like, people are looking at that. Sometimes the host comes up to me and says, it's really weird, yeah.
You're like, it didn't even take me 5 minutes to walk half of them. I gotta do the chairs.
I know. But sometimes, like when Tammy T left, I was like praying, like I hope the host forgets about me. I won't have to go on stage.
That good, huh? Impression.
Yeah, and there was a heckler. There was a couple of hecklers, and that's one of my jobs. I like rip on hecklers big time, but I think I went too far. At one point, I was just yelling gibberish at them. I wasn't even yelling anything, but I'm very good at yelling at the audience, you know. But there were these. I think they were like college students from Vancouver who were in for the weekend. They came down from MLK weekend because, you know, Canada has no black people, so they wanted to see what MLK weekend is like. And yeah, halfway through my set, they all got up and left. 8 of them in the front row. And of course, all these comedians are like, I was gonna fuck that one, but you walked her. I'm like, dude, you weren't gonna fuck her anyway. Like, don't give me that shit, you know? I was gonna fuck her. I was gonna fuck the fat one in the middle. I was like, I think it was John God. He's like, yeah, I was gonna sell them some bumper stickers later on. You ruined my business. You weren't gonna do shit, dude. No. If you get mad because I walk people, that's one thing. But don't get mad. Like, I wanted to fuck her. I was gonna fuck her afterward. Shit, you know. You're not even supposed to bang the fucking. You're not supposed to bang any of the audience at the show because Bah is married. He gets jealous. So, you know, he doesn't like it. But I swear to God, he's married. But like, he likes talking to the women. He likes to think he could have fucked them. I talked to them on the show.
Are you listening right now?
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, you could have fucked her. You're
That's
married.
actually his wife on the account.
I know.
Well, it was nice. It was nice that you had a little stint that you could perform at Kells, though. That was
They're watching
cool.
together right now. I could just imagine.
I think I'm gonna be there. I think there's no reason why I'm at Cal. It's like a secret. It's a secret destiny and stuff, you know. Actually, I'll explain it to you guys. In the 1800s, in the late 1800s, North Beach used to be Chileno. It was called Little Chile. And then the white people came in and killed us and kicked us out. So basically, I'm back taking my land, motherfucker. I'm taking, and there's actually a plaque in North Beach that the mayor put in years ago. You guys are looking at me like I'm bullshitting, but I'm not.
Taking it back 5 minutes at a time.
But yeah, like, yeah, they don't like the competition. Don't try and bang any of the women who go to that show. The weird thing is, it turns into a dance club afterwards, and the people who come in to dance are really different from the ones that come to the comedy show. A lot of them aren't even 21, and they get kicked out and stuff. But it's like they got a whole dance. It turns into a dance club afterwards and shit, which is pretty fun,
Yeah.
So how you guys like comedy? How you like comedy,
Didn't like it, Paulie.
How do I like it?
Yeah.
It has its, its highs and its lows. I bombed last Monday at a showcase. I love bombing. I always feel like I love
Where was it at? Where was it at?
It was at Mean Dave's show in Concord.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was like everybody was bombing. But I don't know. I love bombing. Like I learned a lot,
I was going to ask me and Dave to be on my show, but I think he's blocked me on Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. I think he blocked me and everything. I don't even know how to reach out to him. But I was going to ask him, next time you're down there, just let him know that I want to have him on my podcast and stuff.
Yeah, I see him pretty often, yeah.
Actually, you were there last Monday?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Jim Doyle was there.
Oh, is that Jim? Was he? He's kind of like
He's a dorky looking dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say neurotic,
Showed
Huey
up.
sounding guy.
Yeah, he showed up with those two women and shit. Yeah.
He didn't show up with them, but they were there.
Yeah, one of them he's trying to get on stage, and the other one's like 80 years old. Isn't
Yeah, I remember both of them. Yeah.
He? Yeah. What did you think about Jim Doyle? He is a weird guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he was a little neurotic. Yeah, like. Yeah, yeah. But I didn't interact with him too much.
Give
Actually,
him your phone number next time.
leave me 15 voice messages.
I know. Damn. I bet you there's a bunch of them now. Like, I don't know. I feel weird. Who calls somebody that much? Like, we're not banging, dude.
It's like sending like 15 unanswered texts in a
row.
row.
I mean, we're not banging. Like, we're not in a relationship. Why are you calling me that much?
Yeah, I remember him 'cause I went there with Mean Dave, and then we walked in early, and he was waiting outside for Mean Dave. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was the same guy.
Yeah, he smells bad, doesn't he?
I didn't take a good whiff of him, but
I don't think he's taking a shower in a couple of years.
in a couple of years.
He hasn't showered and stuff. Yeah, he's a weird guy.
Wait, where's our disclaimer? We need our disclaimer up. There we go.
Yeah, but I think I used to fight with me and Dave on Facebook, but I didn't fight fair with him.
You didn't fight fair?
I didn't fight fair with me and Dave on Facebook because he would write some fucked up shit about me, but I would never read it. I would just write something else. Like, as soon as I saw his response, I would just write my response. But I never read what he wrote about me.
I already had the.
But I don't know how. But I don't think I'm the only one. A bunch of people have been blocked by Mean Dave. He might be number one in the comedy community. People who got blocked.
You're in that name, Mean Dave, huh?
Yeah, I used to know. In fact, I knew Mean Dave. I knew his friend too very well too. I knew when Eric Newman wasn't even in comedy.
That's right.
Yeah, Eric Newman. He used to just kick it. Now Eric Newman like blew up already and shit. I don't know what the hell's up with me and Dave, but yeah, he blocked me and everything.
We could have a podcast call it, entitle it "I've been blocked by Mean Dave," but we wouldn't be able to fit everybody in.
I used to like fighting. In fact,
I've been blocked too. I'm hurt. I'm
blocked?
crying internally. I'm crying, but I love Mean Dave.
Yeah, I mean, if he's listening or if he's watching or if anybody's watching,
Go ahead and make your plea. Make your plea.
Hey man, I'm willing to have you on the podcast. We used to be friends, In fact, you used to sleep in the studio, didn't you? Or was that the other studio? He got caught sleeping in one time. I think it was the other studio that John Miller had.
Oh yeah, I don't know if he slept there, but I know that he definitely had In the Meantime. In the Meantime with me and Dave.
I remember John Miller was like pissed off at him for sleeping over. Like, you're not supposed to sleep in the studio, motherfucker. You know, but I mean, I like Mean Dave. I'm glad he's gotten his life together. He's the only person I know who sobered up and became more of an asshole.
Sorry. Let's mark that down. You're an hour 20 into this podcast, and you just made me laugh out loud.
It is true. It is true. I thought when he was going to sober up, he would be a nicer guy.
I've known people that have like life-changing experiences and have a stroke and be fine for like X amount of months, and then all of a sudden they start reverting back to being the same asshole they were before.
Hell yeah.
And so, yeah, I think that's kind of a built-in kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess people can have life-changing experiences, but
I don't even know what Mean Dave's real last name is.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that the other day. Like, cause on Facebook, his first name says Mean, and then
Mean.
Dave, last name. But I love Mean Dave. He's given me some like earliest spots when I was starting out.
Oh yeah.
I bombed at nearly every one of them, but like I feel like I learn a lot every time.
well, if you listen to his jokes, apparently his first name is Meaningful,
Meaningful.
and his
Dave.
last name is Dave.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Book Mean Dave, or
I booked Mean Dave.
You booked. How does he do at your room?
You did good.
Oh yeah.
This is I would try to book him again. I think that the schedule didn't work out. But
He is a good guy, you know. He's funny and stuff, you know. I don't want to party with him though. There's a couple people I refuse to party with, you know. Like, I'm old. I'm too old to party with. But me and Dave we shared some wonderful moments. Not really, you know. I think I had a beer thrown at me at a room he was running in. He was in Redwood City or something. One of those places.
Wasn't it mine though? Oh, that's funny.
No, it wasn't.
Because we've talked about things that have been thrown at you before.
Yeah.
And we've talked about that on multiple shows, but that's funny. Okay, so there was one in Redwood City. I'm guessing it was at Sedini's.
Yeah, somebody poured a beer at me.
this is recently.
This
So
is
Dini
about-
says they got a mic on Monday.
It's about 6-7 years ago,
Yeah.
and I tried to take a beer from Mean Dave, and Mean Dave's like, "Nah, dude, don't do that. No wasting beer here." But the guy just poured a beer on me and shit, you know.
I'll buy you another one after.
Yeah, shouldn't I get, to come back and stuff, you know? I mean, yeah, I'm always open. I'm open to having a lot of people on this show, you know. Like the people who hate me the most. I'm willing to,
That's how Mark Maron started his podcast. He had,
Yeah. I mean, I'm willing to have Zorba on here, even though he tried to kick my ass. As long as I got a bodyguard. But yeah, I'm open. Comedy's comedy. I'm always open to doing all kinds of shit. How much time we got left? A half hour. So, what kind of houses are you selling? What you got on the market right now?
Selling just regular houses, man. It's hard to get a house right now. It's really expensive.
But do you show off the houses? Do you do like the house?
Yeah.
Do you have like food and wine and?
No, I never do all that.
You never do all that?
I think that's just more for the agent to look cool. I don't.
Oh yeah. I've never bought a house, so I don't even know the process.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of paperwork. It's kind of annoying.
But you had to pass a test, didn't you? The real estate exam.
Yeah.
Was it hard or?
It's a big, like, you have to, it's just like a couple courses you have to go through to be able to take that. You have to go through, like, I can't remember now, it's like 4 courses. I think they're college level courses almost, I don't know, but, and then you take a test and then they let you, hey, go do something,
What neighborhood is hot in San Francisco right now? What's the number one hipster neighborhood? The hipsters are trying to move in. Is it called Oakland or?
Yeah, you got it. It's called Lake Merritt.
Lake Merritt, hell yeah.
No, I've sold stuff in like West Oakland, and like I had this one. I was sitting on a lady's porch. We're signing the paperwork to get her house sold, and this car is in West Oakland. off of Market Street over there. I think I can remember. This car comes next door and starts shooting into the next door house.
Oh,
And she's a
damn.
hard old lady. I was like, it just didn't stop. They just kept shooting. I look at her. Her name is Diana. She's passed now. Rest in peace. And I'm looking at her and she's like, and I'm like, should we go inside? She goes, oh no, I'll be over in a minute. I'm like, I look behind me and the glass is a bullet hole. Not from this, but previously. She didn't use this. And she gets, I was talking to her afterward and she's like, hey, yeah, like, that's why I always carry a screwdriver in my purse.
So how'd she die?
No, no, she, you know, she's an old African American woman. She had like diabetes. She had like, you know, just her health was declining for a while. But I remember after we did that, on the street closed off. The police came. We're still on the porch, and they closed everything off. When this happened, this car like does a U-turn behind this guy shooting into this house, and then like 2 minutes later, like nothing happened. This like hipster guy with a really expensive looking coffee just walks through. And it's like didn't even know what just happened a second ago.
Oh yeah.
And that's West Oak.
Do you know Hella Positive? Have you been to Hella Positive? And
What is that?
Hella Positive is like this place. They do weed sessions. It's like 2 blocks from the West Oakland bar.
I probably walked by it a bunch.
Oh yeah. I think what's the name of the? Yeah. I mean, I go to that area. I think it's kind of safe, but people tell me West Oakland's kind of hard and shit. You know.
It was getting like I think the word is gentrified.
Oh, yeah,
But it like
Still hood.
oh man, yeah. There's in the disclosures. So like when you sell a house in California, it's seller beware almost, so to speak, because you have to disclose certain things. So one of it is about the local area, and so you'll see in the disclosures when you're reading through these about gunshots and like break-in and things like that. You have to disclose that because if they find out that you didn't disclose that, they could sue you later for non-disclosure. So when reading through a lot of these, you're like, yeah, I don't know what all the marketing says, but within the disclosures where people have to be legally honest or they're in trouble, you read that stuff and like, oh
It's
yeah,
like a fentanyl dealer
yeah.
next door.
I'm paying more for that.
Crackhead. And the other side, there's a guy who takes a dump outside my street every day.
Yeah.
It's a bonus for the hipsters.
But
you
then
know?
in the marketing,
Got a
it's
dealer
like,
right
oh
next
my
door.
god, so close to all the opportunity. And then in the disclosure, it's just like, this guy shits all over my lawn. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to pick up John Gott down there. I think he lives in West Oakland. And we asked him about his neighborhood. He said, "Oh, our neighborhood is okay because the fentanyl dealers, they keep the crime level down. They make sure nobody's out there committing crime so they can commit crime."
So everyone's all zonked up. They can't
I
commit
know.
crime.
The fentanyl dealers make sure everything's down. Are you gotta take off?
Yeah,
or
I gotta go back. now.
gotta go sell some
Where's the
houses
power?
down.
Yeah.
All right, you too, man. Good seeing you. See you
Sell
around.
some paint to the ladies. The painted ladies. Thank you for being honest. When are you gonna be at Cal's again?
I'll swing through. I haven't done the show yet, but
Oh yeah, you should tell Christian to book you and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, I think Vaya was supposed to be booked on your show, wasn't he?
Yeah, there's a scheduling conflict too, but I have plenty of time.
Yeah.
And please tell us again where we catch everything that you do.
Most of my announcements are time to talk to Paul on IG. That's where I'm doing most of my press announcements.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, later guys.
Thank you.
See you later. If you want to buy a house and
You
some,
can go there too for that.
go
Time
buy
to talk
some
to Paul
houses.
on IG. Later, Doug.
I want to buy a painted lady. Where can I get a painted lady?
No, I want a house with a fentanyl dealer right next door. You know?
Fentanyl dealers, they keep the crime level down. You know, they'll shoot somebody trying to deal weed. Like, not in my area, motherfucker.
All right. Hard to do crime when you're glued to the couch, you know?
Oh yeah. I
Can't
don't know.
move.
Fentanyl's crazy, but yeah, like a lot of the neighborhoods, like, you know, they're like that. You know, like a lot of the places, they got their own dealers and stuff. You know, it's crazy. So how's your show? You got a show tomorrow. Do you like driving the 17 or?
I actually take a Hecker Pass through Gilroy, which is worse. I don't know if
Oh
you've
yeah,
been on
you
that
go through
road.
Gilroy. Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
I live out over in Gilroy area.
oh
And
yeah.
then, yeah, I take the back road. It sucks, but
Like
it's
Morgan
whatever.
Hill, right?
Yeah.
Like the,
Yeah.
Morgan Hill was so hot, they named the city after her. Shit, I fucked her.
Yeah, but the
Fucked her.
show's pretty dope. I love the Blue. I got some crazy stories from over there.
Yeah, it used to be on Thursdays, wasn't it? Like it used to be. It used to be on Thursdays and stuff.
Yeah.
Does DNA show up every Tuesday? Or?
Yeah, he's been coming. Yeah. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been hosting the last couple weeks and doing a game show and stuff on there.
When is the game show? The same night or?
Yeah, he does it kind of like in between comics. Get some audience participation in.
Does he give away prizes or?
Yeah, whatever the sponsor is
What about Susan? When's Susan gonna be on there?
on at the Blue.
Yeah, when she booked at the Blue.
Sure, I don't know if anytime soon. I think she was there not too long ago. I know she was at some other Santa. I did a show with her on New Year's Eve. Just hung out with her then.
She loves Santa Cruz for some reason. Yeah.
It's where she does her radio show now. Yeah.
That's right. She actually, yeah, because is that part of Pirate Cat Radio though? Is Pirate Cat Radio still around or? I was reading that Pirate Cat Radio is still around or something.
Sounds familiar. Like maybe I heard it from her.
Because this studio started out as Pirate Cat Radio. No, that was Muni Radio. Pirate Cat Radio
Became Mutiny.
became Muni Radio. Yeah, back in the day, you used to have like a coffee shop too. So you would start out, instead of working on the show, you would start out making coffee.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm very good at making coffee. I'm like a good coffee maker and stuff. Yeah.
And Mutiny Radio, it's no more.
Muni Radio, nah. I think it's gonna be around in some form. I think they still do the shows.
Oh, do they?
They still do like a comedy open mic tonight. I forgot where it is, but I think they still do it. But they have other people take it over. Like,
Because it was Pam and what is she? I heard she moved to Greece or something.
yeah, she hasn't moved yet. But
Oh,
I
she
think
hasn't.
She's gonna move. Yeah, she's gonna move soon. But I think she got rid of the studio. I think she couldn't pay the rent anymore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it became too gentrified. Like 6 years ago, that area was shitty. But now it's expensive. So I don't know why she didn't move it to like some other area. I don't know. I guess it's hard to keep running and stuff. There actually are competition. But, they have a lot of podcasts. You ever thought about doing a podcast? Or?
Yeah, I've thought about it and dabbled. I got some. I know how to set one up, but I know here is pretty dope. Like you guys got everything here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the studios, the 2 studios setup and stuff. Yeah, you've been on Luke's show too, right?
Yeah.
Luke is pretty cool. He shows up with a bunch of food.
Yeah, he from Walgreens, right? Like some discount Walgreens shit.
I think Lucky's. He works at a Lucky's.
Oh, is it Lucky's?
He works at a Lucky's, yeah. And he shows up with that big ass cake, that Mexican cake where they put the babies inside.
Well, yeah.
The plastic babies. But he must have got a deal because this is like he showed up 3 weeks in a row with a brand new cake, like a baby cake.
Fuck.
And I'm like, dude, why the hell you got another baby cake? How many babies are you knocking up?
Is it supposed to be the baby Jesus?
Is it the? I think
I think it's supposed to be the baby Jesus.
Yeah,
Christmas cake.
you're supposed
It's
to
one of
put the
those
baby-
cakes where you stick the little plastic babies, and if you get a plastic Jesus, you win. Oh shit!
Yeah. If you eat the plastic
You
Jesus,
choke on.
you might choke and die, but you still win.
You get into heaven.
Get
Yeah.
into heaven.
I don't know where the fuck you find that bread or the cake or whatever that thing is.
I saw them at Walmart not too long ago during
Oh,
the
yeah?
season, during the Christmas season.
Maybe he works at a Walmart too or something.
I think it's wherever you can get those the Mexican pan.
People are really upset over the In-N-Out burger closing down in Oakland.
I heard about the was too much crime.
Well, it's Oakland, I mean, yeah, but
You go there for it, right?
isn't there one in San Lorenzo or something? There's one in San Lorenzo, which is nearby.
Yeah.
There's one in Union City. There's a couple of them in that area. There's actually one over here at Fisherman's Wharf, but the line is amazingly long and shit. I don't know why people were crying. Maybe if you had supported them, they would still be around. Oh, In-N-Out Burger. What's your favorite burger place?
I guess I go in and out, you know.
You like Taco Bravo? Or is Taco Bravo still around?
I'm trying to think.
Taco Bravo.
Yeah, it used to be in San Jose. There was a Taco Bravo.
I think they I don't think it's around no more. It's the one on Bascom, right? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
I think they changed it to something else, another taco spot.
Oh, yeah.
Can't remember
I
though.
remember a place. Oh, is that what that was? Is it like at like?
Like Pruneyard or
Yeah, kind of like. Yeah, like at Campbell and
Yeah,
Campbell
yeah.
Ave, and yeah, I remember that place. That used to be the Munchie
yeah.
place.
Go look at Rasputin's. You know that record store. You've been there.
Oh,
yeah.
Go down to
Kansas
Taco
Burger.
Bravo. Yeah.
That's funny. I remember that now. Okay.
I used to hang out in Berkeley in the day. Like the Rasputin's and the other. Yeah, but now Telegraph sucks. Berkeley sucks right now.
yeah.
It's not fun anymore and shit. Santa Cruz used to be pretty crazy too. Like in downtown Santa Cruz at night. I think a lot of people are like, "Is this still crazy down there?"
Oh yeah. Yeah. I see some shit every time.
Like what kind of you see people like dumping cereal on the ground, trash.
Something like that. Yeah. Like I always see. I call them like the Santa Cruz NPCs. Just people who are always there. You know.
Did they come from San Jose and just like, how did they end up in Santa Cruz? A lot of people like, there's a lot of like a big hippie culture down there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Shoot, like I remember seeing a documentary about all the like hippie people on Haight Street, you know, who are homeless. You see that?
Oh
Yeah. Like a lot of them are just like rich people who just don't want to live with their, you know, follow their parents' rules. They want to go do drugs.
That
Yeah.
sounds like nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Drugs, don't listen to your parents. Like, I'm down with that shit. you
Rock and
know?
roll, baby, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Shit. That's what I'm saying. So, what you got planned? What? I don't know. We should do the Blue Lagoon one day. Is there an open mic we can show up to? Or?
Nah, but you know, you hit up DNA so you get a spot. You probably give you one, you know?
Hell yeah.
Come on down.
I used to make fun of his politics. So I don't know if he likes it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I thought, because some people became unhinged after a while. Like their whole life became politics, And it's like, I'm not down with that. Like, you gotta have some kind of hobbies in your life, You can't be watching CNN 24 hours a day, But,
Yeah, it was great when you didn't have to think about politics all day long and every day.
yeah.
But we're beyond that. I mean, I think we've talked about it before too. When I was growing up, it wasn't courteous to talk about religion or politics. Now it's kind of like I don't know. At least you kind of know what you're dealing with at face value right away.
I was gonna vote for Chris Christie for president because we kind of look alike. I'm thinking finally somebody who looks like me, who is bigger than me.
Let's be like, that's my guy.
That's my guy. I'm gonna vote for that guy. Governor of New Jersey. What's better than that? But
He's got mob ties, you know.
mob
They're
tie,
great.
hell yeah, mob ties and stuff. In fact, the Trump Hotel in Vegas has no casino. He never got a gaming license.
Didn't he have a couple casinos over there that shut down?
Maybe, but that one
Yeah.
has no casino in it. And it was the weird thing is that I heard what happened is when Steve Wynn tried to open up a casino in Atlantic City,
Mm-hmm.
he gave him trouble. He made sure he couldn't get a license. So Wynn did the same thing to Trump. But yeah, somebody told me that that the windows in the Trump Hotel in Vegas was so shiny. When it got really hot, it would burn you. If you were walking around
Oh, really?
outside, it would like burn you and shit.
They're gold, right? Are they gold?
Yeah, it's gold. And
Yeah.
it was like, what's wrong with that? I mean, if you can get burned by gold, what the hell's wrong with that? Isn't that a story you want to tell and stuff? I always, it's funny, yeah, it's funny when you're in Vegas and you're on the tours, and then people start staring at that casino.
Big golden mirage in the desert.
Yeah, they opened up a new casino, the Fontainebleau.
Yeah.
It took like 20 years to build the thing, you know.
Is it on the strip?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right on the strip. Do you go to Vegas much? Or?
I've been there 3-4 times in my life.
Yeah, I think I've been there maybe like 6, 7. I went for Christmas like a year and a half ago. So.
Yeah, how was it?
It was pretty fun, you know, like, but I think I'm going to hell, you know. I don't think she's appreciated that I spent his birthday in Vegas. Like, that's one reason to go to hell right there.
He was hanging out with prostitutes and shit, you know, like.
Hey, man, but he never paid for it. He might have kicked her with
Yeah.
prostitutes, but Jesus never paid for pussy. He might have kicked her with prostitutes, but he wasn't paying for it.
Nah, he might have been their pimp. Who knows?
He
Leave that
might
part
have
out.
been a bit, but
Matthew.
Not wearing sandals, he wasn't.
Hey, you know, the fucking Pope is Argentinian. You know, that guy gets mad pussy. So, I know you're not supposed to be fucking when you're a Pope. But, I mean, you're a Pope. Why not start fucking when you're a Pope, right? If there's one time you're like, fuck it, I'm Pope, might as well start getting pussy now. You know?
All right, you're dressed like a pimp from some Star Wars planet, you know? Like,
Yeah, they wear dresses, don't they? That's like a fucking dress.
yeah,
The Pope doesn't wear pants, does he? Everything is a dress.
it's a lot of garment. I don't know.
I mean, you don't wear pants, you're wearing dresses. That's the way I put it. You know, you could be like on Drag Race or something, one of those shows and stuff. He dresses really nice, the Pope.
Does he have,
He always shows off about, like, I don't spend a lot of money for a Pope.
just lives in this? Not even a cat. I don't even know what to call it. It's more than a castle. Vatican.
Yeah, I've been to the Vatican.
Oh, have you?
I've been to the Vatican once. It's really weird. You know, it took us 2 hours to get to the Sistine Chapel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like, you know, but then they show you everything that the Roman Catholic Church has stolen over
Yeah,
there.
it's like Indiana Jones artifacts, right?
Yeah, all the fucking shit they got in there. We stole all of it, goddamn.
You stole.
We stole everything in here is stolen, goddamn. We haven't created shit. And when we do create stuff, we make sure it stays on the wall. That way you can't steal it. That's why they got all these murals. So nobody could steal that shit, you know.
Go in there, Nick Cage it, you know, steal some shit from the Vatican.
Yeah, what the hell's up with... I keep hearing a comedian do a Nick Cage joke.
Yeah.
I guess Nick Cage has like a plot of land to be buried in. But he's not dead, so...
He's already planning the afterlife.
I guess so. I think he lives in New Orleans. He has a plot of land in New Orleans.
Oh, I think he bought that one, like, it's like really famous racist, like, plantation owner. He bought her land and her house to live there or something.
Oh yeah,
it was-
yeah.
It was like crazy, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, there's one comedian that always talks about how Nick Cage has like a cemetery already ready for him.
Got a whole 5 minutes on Nick Cage.
Hell yeah. I think his other joke was he was talking about what was this? I don't know. Fuck, I forgot that joke. That was pretty. Yeah, the whole Nick Cage thing. Nick Cage is actually local. I mean, he comes from the Coppola clan and stuff.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So yeah, all those people are San Francisco based. Like the Coppolas own a lot of shit in North Beach.
I know. I saw Francis Ford Coppola the one time out in front of his restaurant. So I used to do the double-decker buses.
Oh yeah.
I used to do the tour guide. You'd be on top of the double-decker bus for, what was it, city sightseeing tour. And we would pull up right next to his restaurant, whatever the name of that restaurant is.
Yeah, what's the name of it?
And I would tell the story because he would tell the story about how he wrote The Godfather at that restaurant, but it really wasn't that restaurant. It was another one down the road, but he would say it was the one that he bought. And so I'm telling the story, and they pull up right in front of his restaurant, and I look down, and there he is, eating with some model or actress or whatever. And so I'm like, hey, there he is now. Say hi to Francis Ford Coppola, everybody. And he's like, yeah, okay, hi. He was nice enough, but I mean, he literally heard me saying, oh yeah, he says this is where he wrote it, but it's not. And it's like, oh, okay, that was cool. Not. I won't be getting a part in the Godfather part, whatever we're on
I know,
for.
right?
So,
I thought The Godfather came out from a book, though.
it did.
Oh,
A lot of things are adapted.
oh, so he adapted them. Yeah.
Well, he stole that scene, like the horse head in the bed. That was like based on what's his name, the one who married Mia Farrow, became an actor.
Woody Allen?
No, Frank Sinatra.
Oh, Frank
Yeah, they said
Sinatra.
that allegedly that's how like Frank Sinatra got into acting using his mob ties, and like Frank Sinatra when he actually sued him for that scene because he was like so upset.
Because where did he plagiarize it? He wrote it? Or wait, I'm confused.
Allegedly that's based off his life.
I
Oh,
guess,
that part was.
Yeah.
I guess Frank Sinatra
Oh, wow.
cut off some producer's head, and put it in his bedroom.
Really? Yeah.
To let him know, you better put me in the movie. I'm just gonna keep chopping your horse's heads off. You know.
Like shit. It was I forgot it was like a love movie, one of his first movies. And yeah, he got so mad he sued him.
I guess I should be looking at this.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, Sinatra.
Yeah.
Horse's head.
But yeah, Frank Sinatra, mob ties, Godfather.
What happened to the lawsuit? Did he?
I just put Sinatra horse and it goes head.
Right. Google already knew.
I think Sinatra was known for horses. He wasn't a horse guy.
Ray Liotta says Frank Sinatra's daughter once sent him a horse's head. It means you're toast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what it says here.
Is that
And
real?
this is right out of People magazine because you know it needs to. It's real if it says People magazine.
A real horse's head? Or
Let me see here. The 66-year-old actor recalled receiving a horse's head in the mail after playing the legendary singer in a 1998 film, The Rat Pack.
Oh.
Ray Liotta once received an unexpected message from Frank Sinatra's daughters. Okay.
A daughter.
During a recent appearance on Jay Leno's Garage, the 66-year-old can't be too recent because Liotta's dead, right?
Yeah.
The 66-year-old actor recalled receiving a horse's head in the mail after playing legendary singer. We already said that twice. Of course, as any Godfather fan will know, the horse head came from an unspoken warning, "You're toast." Liotta explained that Sinatra's daughters, Tina and Nancy, had previously asked him to act in a miniseries about the famous group of singers. He turned them down at the time because he felt too uncomfortable, he said. So, there you go. So when he took the role later, the women sent him that warning. Obviously, it wasn't a real one, it says. Oh, well.
Kind of lame.
Why is
Yeah.
that scary, though?
Yeah,
If it's
yeah.
not a real one.
Was it a stuffed horse's head?
It's like a chocolate one you can eat. Like,
Was it hollow? Was it solid? Is it like the
Alright.
bunny? Is it like not like the
One
bunny?
on the stick that you give to kids.
Yeah.
in junior,
Yeah. Can I ride it around the room? So we're getting close, guys.
in junior high, my teacher, he cut open a cat
Oh. You mean like as in
to dissect it.
right.
And I think he put some tuna in there, and he started eating the tuna as a joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
He had a strange sense of,
You think?
and he had a book called 101 Ways to Walk a Dog, like a Chinese walk.
Oh yeah, I remember that
was
joke. That joke.
Those were the days where the science teachers were just batshit crazy. They were like just batshit crazy.
now it's a math teacher.
The math teacher was batshit crazy. Yeah. I had a math teacher that played in the NFL. I think he was there for maybe a couple of games or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting close, so you better do those last minute shouts outs.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna be at Cal's every Friday. I'm the bonus comedian. I need to get booked and shit.
Well, you will with your new purple onion at Kel's logo next to you.
Oh yeah. I think Kel's bought the Purple Onion name, didn't they?
I think they bought the purple onion name, but they didn't buy the original purple onion sign.
Oh no.
No. And then the original restaurant's still down the street.
Yeah, that one's still there.
The
restaurant.
macaroni, whatever it is.
Can you actually go inside that restaurant?
I think so. I mean, last time I was there, but yeah.
I love that place. It looked like it was a cave or something.
Really? Oh, yeah, the original. Oh, you mean the original purple onion. You mean that where the venue is or the original restaurant? Because
No, where the venue was, like.
yeah, that's
it looks-
Doc Slab.
Yeah, it looks like it's a cave or something downstairs.
Yeah, it looks like because it was originally a speakeasy.
Yeah, you know the guy who used to run that show. I forgot his name, but
There was so many people that ran a show
I
there.
forgot his name, but
One of the Jeffs.
his grandfather was my psychiatrist, and his grandfather was in his 80s, and he would fly from LA to Oakland every week. He was head of the psychology department at Cal State LA, and he was in his 80s, but he would still fly every week. He would do a couple of days in Oakland, a couple of days in LA, you know. Yeah, he was my psychiatrist. I don't know how the hell I had an 80-year-old psychiatrist. Now I think about it, that's kind of crazy. He was my favorite side. In fact, I would wait like 45 minutes late just to see him because he was always late, you know, like he would just schedule a bunch of people, but yeah, I don't think he was happy his grandson went into comedy. I think he wanted him to be in law school. He actually had a picture of Barry Bonds with him. So I thought he was a Giants fan. He's actually a Dodger fan and a Barry Bonds fan. I was confused. For the longest time, I thought this was a Giants fan.
Like being a Warriors fan, but your favorite player is Kobe, you know?
Hell yeah, there's a lot of people like that, man. you
Yeah.
know. It's confusing. What's up with the Warriors and stuff? What's going on with they just had one of their assistant coach died and shit.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That sucks. You know, Draymond comes back. Coach dies. I mean, what's next and shit? Why not just give up the season? They should just close them down. Let them start next year, next season fresh. Stop. What about you? You got any shows coming up?
No, I have no shows coming up. I need to be booked because I need to actively start talking to people again, man. I've been in the salt mine that we call Edge Studios, just trying to make things happen for people.
What about Hence? His birthday is coming up.
Hence, I think he just had his birthday, but he has the Hence Singleton Comedy Tour 2024 or something going on.
Yeah, because I saw a post he had, like, it's my first time in years. I'm not booked on my birthday, which reminds me, May 7th, my birthday, May 7th. I'm doing Danny Detchie's comedy contest.
Oh, is it the one with the rubber duck? What the hell is that called? Yeah, that one. Comedy Fest.
Comedy Fest. I want to say, if you think you're funnier than me, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at all of you. I'm looking at you, Jeff. Sign up May 7th at Danny Detchie Comedy Fest. Come and compete with me. You're probably going to do better than me anyway because I suck at contests. But if you think you're funnier than me, pay your $10, you cheap fuck. You cheap fuck. Pay your $10. It's actually $12 because there's like a $2 fee. You got to pay the $2 fee. And come in, compete against me. You know, if you beat me, fuck you. If you don't beat me, well, go fuck yourself more.
Maybe I should just go on it and just eat mushrooms and go against you.
Hell yeah. Bring in Joe Mama.
Joe Mama and I will eat our weight in mushrooms and then we'll go against you.
Hell yeah.
All right, so give out your shout out since I have your camera on you. Look at your camera and so where you gonna be?
I'm gonna be at Cal's Friday, North Beach, bitches. I'm gonna be out there. I'm the British comedian. I'm gonna rock it. I'm gonna be out there fucking high as fuck.
All right, and now it's your turn.
Yeah, I got the Blue Lagoon on Tuesday, tomorrow, Wednesday, Santa Cruz Mountain Brewery at 8. Shit, I don't think I got anything else lined up. I think that's it.
And I guess with me, just check out everything that Edge Studios Online does. That's edgestudiosonline.com. We're always running specials. We're trying to get people to express themselves in a positive, safe, creative environment. So if that's you, hit us up. Again, Edge Studios Online. So, and my information's above.
Oh yeah. What is the Santa Cruz Mountain Brewery? It sounds like a fun hipster place.
Yeah, they get a lot of like college age students over there. It's not too bad. It's a pretty good spot.
How about the Crow's Nest? They still do the Crow's Nest? Or?
Shoot, yeah, I think that's like once a month. The show every like on Sundays. I want to say Sundays.
I had a friend who was banned from there.
Oh yeah, what they do?
I think he threw the mic down.
Oh shit.
He threw the mic down.
That's not cool. So who do you know who you got next week or not yet?
Yeah, I got Basil from Sacramento.
There we go.
Basil. Usually when I mention them, they don't show up. So.
So you just jinxed yourself? Got you.
I don't know. He's from Sacramento, but I don't think he's coming in. But yeah.
We'll find out until next week.
He does.
See ya.